Hello. This video is for us to take a look at the ECollege course site. I hope you're comfortable with technology, as it is expected that you have some experience with it. In case you have some problems, then you will need to contact the help desk or by calling the number on their website or use other available resources for students that I went over on your course outline. As stated earlier, each week the course will open up a new section. All readings on doc sharing are available immediately when the course opens up. But then for each section, one will open up each week, and then it will give you instructions on the PowerPoint to watch. Sometimes you may have an additional practice example to do or a discussion question. So to get started, here are the introductory videos. This is a video about me that I did so you can at least see me talking to you. Occasionally I will put the video on when I'm presenting. Sometimes I will, sometimes I will not. Then also here is an optional video. This is one that gives information about me and my international work and some of the studies that I have done on social work practice and social work education in the former Soviet bloc countries and also in Africa. That one is, as I said, it's on YouTube, and it is certainly optional. Then under assignments, you have each of the assignments is listed here. There's the paper number 1 with the specific instructions. The midterm open book exam is not available yet, but it will be placed here, as well as in doc sharing, and then your final paper case study. I want to say now, and the instructions are on the final paper case study for you to look at, but it is important that you share this assignment with your field supervisor early in the semester, because you will need to select a case, and it's often very important that you work closely with your supervisor on that. So just to show you on doc sharing, where I have put the assignments and also simple outlines that you can take a look at that can provide you some models and guidance in using APA style in case you have not used it or is not as familiar with it. Next, let's take a look at the discussions. The first question, now for the discussion here, as you can see, I have a grading rubric that I've developed that will be for each of the discussion questions. But for the first question here, so you want to know about me, I'm not including that in the grading because it's hopeful that you're interested out of your own motivation to share about yourself. So the first question, so you want to know about me, is developed for you to respond to by answering the 5 questions, because it's nice to know about everyone. And you can tell us about yourselves, the different questions in terms of your name, your field placement, and other things I've got here. Don't be shy, as we will depend heavily on this method for interacting with each other. Next is post a question. This section is to respond to any questions that you might have regarding the assignments. As you can see, this is the first category. There may be practice questions, and these are questions that might be related to your field practice. Um, some of these questions may be like, I'm starting a group in 2 weeks and I haven't done one yet. And of course, we don't study that till the end of the semester. So are there some resources you can share with me, such as how to organize the time, activities to do, etc. Again, as I stated earlier, maintain confidentiality and never use names or personal identifying information of clients or staff in this. One of the things I want to stress in terms of the questions is that if you send me an email, I will most likely ask you to post it. Why would I ask you to do that? Because usually, if you have a question, someone else does. And also, it doesn't help if the conversation is only between me and each of the students. It is important that we build a sense of community, and it is possible that someone else in the class may know the answer. So please go ahead and post your question unless you determine you want to check it out with me first. And then post an answer. Sometimes I might answer right away, and sometimes I might wait to see if someone else knows. So part of it is that I want to facilitate the group process and for you learning from each other. Again, if you have a concern that is more personal, then please email me, as I do respect that there are times when you may have a personal concern or something that you want to check out before you post it. So, the bottom line is, how do you get help? So there are 3 ways you can get help. You can post a question, as you have here. You can email me. You can also schedule a phone call, an online appointment such as Skype, or we can meet face to face. As we go through the course, I will try to respond to any needs that you might have. If needed, I can meet you face to face. I can develop an online webinar session so that those that are available would like to talk. Rather than using asynchronous um, methods as I'm using for this course, there might be a time that we would want to have a conversation. So again, please don't be shy about sharing about yourself and also about asking for help.